Yo, boy, Uriah. Nigga, I stay out regardless. Word.
Yo, it's your boy Lazy. I'm here with my co-host
Mariah.
And Mecca is
I'm
back.
back.
Yes, thank you.
I'm feeling the love. Thank you.
Jody Ja, you know the vibes.
That's a fact. And we got Desire. She's back.
Yeah, buddy.
So we have decided to incorporate an educational component to this podcast, simply because our slogan is
Educate, communicate, debate, and stay high regardless.
that's facts. All right, and on today's educational component, we would like to talk about how Jaden Smith, the rapper, actor, and co-founder of the eco-friendly company Just Water, has partnered with a local Flint church to deploy a mobile water system in Flint, Michigan. How do you guys feel about that?
I think that's amazing. I think that's what's up.
Definitely a great thing, you know, because how many years they had dirty water?
For years.
You know what I mean? Like, how many people in power? Like, what's going on with the government? Like, why do they have dirty water?
It's like it was on in the media eye for like 2 months and then
It
disappeared.
just disappeared.
Right.
And it's been going on for years now. So, and I like it for some fact because I donated water to them before. So, and he could do way more than I could do and donate to way more people than I could do. So, shout out to Jaden Smith.
Yeah, definitely.
Facts.
Big ups to her.
How do you guys feel about him, his impression on the black community?
I think he's a little different compared to our black community. People look at him as a little odd, like a little different. But I think he's what's up. He's still a black man doing
As
black
long as he
things.
being
Like,
himself, he
good
ain't doing it
things. He's
for
not
other
doing it
reasons.
other
He doing it
people.
being himself.
Right.
That's
all
all
that
that matters, and that's how I think he's doing a good
Because
thing.
growing up, probably being his father, his mother, who they are. So it's like, shout out to Will Smith and Jada Smith.
Yeah,
Pinkett
for real.
Smith.
Yeah, and I love
Shout out
the
to them.
show.
like
So
that.
for them being his parents and how he ain't like all these other kids that got great parents that's out here
Right.
wilding. He might dress weird, say some weird shit every now and then, but hey, that's him. He being himself. So that's hey. What can I say?
I just feel like he symbolizes what helping out your own means. You know, a lot of
definitely.
people make it and they don't give back to their communities,
Mhm.
and that's where we messed up to begin with.
And he's not
And he
even
gets
from
that,
Michigan.
but he gets that definitely from his parents because they always tell him to give. Those
Mhm.
are he has
Beautiful parents.
beautiful
Yeah.
parents, and he even said I watched the show, you know, the Red Top. Red Top.
Table.
Yes,
Red Table,
yes,
yeah,
I
and
have.
she
I
said
love that
like,
show.
She wants to raise them to be who they want to be in life.
Absolutely.
Because even Jada is different, even with her little rock star band. I know she got the little band. She's different.
I agree,
Like,
she is.
I think they're beautiful people. Like,
Agreed.
Do you think our communities will be better off if everyone contributed the same way?
I think everybody, if they was contributing, just
I feel
helping
like-
out more,
I feel
it would
like
be better.
less complaining and more doing.
Yeah.
Like, cause we complained a lot. And
That
it's
means
not like
everybody
saying it's
can
bad
point out the
complaints.
problem.
Yeah, it's like it's not bad complaints. It's just like we all know the problems. We all know our issues with everything that we go through as our community, Black, Hispanic, whatever you are. That's
Sure.
not.
And Puerto Rico's still out with
You feel me? So it's like, yeah,
stuff
so,
too,
yeah. And I got family in Puerto Rico, so I
Mhm.
know how it is out there right
Right
now.
back.
so-
My grandmother out there right now.
And like I said, it's like we all know what we gotta do. It's like stop complaining about it and let's start doing
Do
something.
more.
Put in the footwork now.
Right.
So we got a lot of people in power, so why not?
And I feel like the community should allow more kids to express themselves too. Because some people, like, if a kid is different, like, people would look at it
That's
and sort of
weird.
shun it and not really open their minds to, like, this person, you know, because they're different. So I feel like the community should open their minds more to, like, kids expressing themselves.
Definitely. I would like to tackle on with, your opinion on it, which is saying, everyone needs to stop trying to dictate someone's personality or someone's sexuality because it has absolutely nothing to do with the type of person that they are, and it also it's not affecting anyone else's life.
What you eat, don't
If you're a
make
good
me shit.
person, you're a good person. That's all.
Right, that's it.
All right, and we would also like to discuss how 64,000 black women are missing in the U.S. currently.
Yeah, that's insane.
And it's not being reported. It's not
it's
giving
not.
no type of media coverage.
Right. That's not broadcasted.
Yeah,
like it should be. You feel me? Like that sound crazy.
Where are they going? Like, are y'all putting them in a sex trade? Like, y'all killing these
sex
women for
trade is
organs?
very
Like,
big.
I don't know what y'all doing.
Like the
Right.
whole, like the whole thing
It's
with the
huge,
girl
too.
from the hotel that never got found.
The Kanika girl?
Yeah, the
I remember that, and
yeah.
nobody even knew how she died.
And the boy before that got found with no organs in his intestines. He
Definitely.
found wrapped up
That shit
in like a
crazy.
mat in a gym. You just see
Oh,
him
yeah,
by,
that's-
yeah. And then they run after like just everybody. Even right now, what's going on in Schenectady? It's a lot.
There's
of
a lot.
missing
That's
kids.
There are a lot of missing
And it's
kids.
local. It's a lot of missing kids, and you don't see it getting broadcast.
Well, oftentimes, a lot of families struggle. You know, when you live in an impoverished community,
It's like, who
everyone
cares?
thinks about
Themselves.
many different components of what could have happened. Maybe she ran away. Maybe she was going
And
through
that's-
something at home and she got kicked out.
Right.
You know, so everyone's thinking of all the possibilities instead of looking deeper into the situation and focusing on finding these
Yeah,
girls.
because it's like,
But-
if your parent kicked you out,
Where are you
and then
supposed
it's
to
like
go?
you go wherever you go and start doing whatever you're doing. Then it's like, oh,
But that's
you
the
gone for
first-
2-3 days. Your parent like, oh, where the fuck you at? Like, you kicked me out. Like,
Right.
and you say you're not playing, get the fuck out, or you probably beat my ass till I left. You feel me? So it's
But
like,
even some cases with cops, just because you're a black child, that's the first thing they will say is, maybe she's with a boyfriend. Maybe that
Right.
we are
She
ready.
ran away.
They don't look too deep into
Because
those
that
things
is extremely prevalent in those communities. I completely agree with that. Yeah.
yeah, and it's like not being taken seriously, like, and I feel like just because they black,
But we are
and
also,
because they're women.
I feel like in finding them, we are also to blame as well because we don't post about it on social media. If we see something about a celebrity or a party or something that's funny, we are extremely quick to share
to
it.
share it.
Oh,
But when
Khloe
there's
Kardashian
something
got cheated on,
extremely-
you quick
To
to
bring
share that
away-
shit.
Exactly, but when there's something educational or something that can save somebody's life, we scroll past it like it doesn't mean anything.
Yep.
You know, media is the #1 outlet of and means of communication during this era, and we need to use it to our full extent,
Yeah, we
even if
use
that
it for
means
what it
saving a
is.
life.
Even through this podcast, that's what we here to do. And nobody else gonna talk about it, we gonna talk about it.
We
So,
gotta spread the
and
information.
if we gotta talk about it at least every week,
We'll talk
till
about
it's
it
so,
every
till it's something
week.
bigger, till everybody else start talking about it.
Because
then
what
fuck
do
it.
I say all the time on the podcast? Positive vibes. We bring out positive things, talk about positive things, not negative things. And whatever you
Good energy.
bring out to the atmosphere is what you're going to come back. So as much as we're going to keep talking about it, is we're going to let it be known that things are problems, and we're going to help other people see where we got to go, because we all in this together. And people don't think that. Everybody wants to go against
Until-
each other,
until
not
it's- until
realizing
it's
that we're
somebody
all
close
in
to
this
them.
together.
Until it's somebody close to them.
Yeah.
On the same boat.
So, if you see a photo of a young child or
Missing
any
in your
other
town,
woman
another
missing,
town,
I
somewhere
always
any
else.
adults
share.
missing, please share it with the hashtag Black Girls Missing. Again, that is the hashtag Black BLACK Girls GIRLS Missing MISSING. You started the hashtag.
Records back. We getting to the drama?
eat.
Drama?
To the drama, baby.
Okay.
I need a shot. I need a shot.
Take a shot, 'cause you need a shot for this one. YBN Almighty J. I think that's his name. J Almighty.
Who would who? That name is too long for me.
It
I'm
is.
sorry.
I'm gonna call him.
He should have just said YBN Almighty or Almighty J.
I'm gonna call you
Or YBNJ. I don't know. what he got.
YBNJ, YBN Almighty J, whatever his name is. I ain't gonna say whatever his name is because it's a segment about him. So YBN Almighty J came to the Bronx or somewhere in New York, probably was in Manhattan somewhere, I don't know all the details. But he came to New York, Flossin, and got beat up, got jumped. Like, you can't, like, we gonna start off real and we gonna start off raw. You cannot come nowhere with a fucking slab of fucking ribs. Go to a fucking jungle and have a slab of ribs out and just eat that shit in front of a lion. What the fuck you think the lion gonna do?
Yeah, get you.
They ain't got that shit. You got it. You can get the shit back. You getting show money. You getting little plays on everything. You getting streaming money. You getting all this money. So you could get it back. This my chance. I'm taking it. You don't got no security, first of all. Why don't you have security? Why do rappers feel it's
Is he still in the streets?
Who?
The gentleman we're talking about.
Not in these streets.
From the knowledge I know, before he came up as a rapper, he was robbing people. So I feel like it's just karma. So, but do you?
Prices to the game.
Yes,
That is what
exactly.
It is. It's prices to the game.
Take the
But
L.
you want to know something too? If you are gonna be out here in the streets and you're doing shit to people, you shouldn't be posting on social media. What goes on the media
Yeah.
never comes off.
Speaking of that, the people that robbed him, they recently got indicted. But getting into the indictment, they didn't get indicted for robbing him. They got indicted for, I guess, a cop killing and some other crazy shit, robberies and shit. But I feel like
If it wasn't posted on social
if
media,
it wasn't
they
for
wouldn't have got
that
found.
shit, that incident, they wouldn't have got indicted. And I feel like it had a lot to do with the big post that Jay Prince put up about like, hey, it's a roll call for all real niggas in the street, blah blah blah. Niggas took his chain. I feel like they robbed me because that's my artist. They took a Rap-A-Lot chain. That's my label. You robbed me. I gave him that chain. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how he feel. But I feel like you said the kid name. First of all, you supposed to be a big homie OG. Why are you on social media? You could have just called whoever you needed to call.
Right.
Like,
They have to hit social media.
like that shit.
Flags me.
Like if you definitely be a big homie
Right.
like that. Like
It's just the simple fact that people act like they cannot live without social media.
I know y'all seen the other day.
What?
When Facebook
When
and
Facebook and
Instagram was
Instagram
No,
acting
no
up,
funny. I did worked, so
That
I
actually
didn't
helped
repeat.
because my Instagram was working.
mine wasn't. My Facebook
My
wasn't
Facebook
working.
wasn't
I couldn't
working.
comment on anything,
My Twitter
share
wasn't
anything,
working.
post anything.
My
But I was fine.
IG wasn't
I didn't
working.
even notice.
Snapchat was
Let me
cool.
don't be on that shit enough.
Snapchat was cool, but
I did
my
work
point
that.
was I didn't really care. Once I noticed it wasn't working, I was like, okay, fuck
Right.
it.
I was at
A
work.
lot of people, once it came back on, oh my God, thank God.
It's
blah,
back
blah.
on.
Like, yo, y'all really need this
It's
social
that
media
serious.
shit for y'all life to get around. Y'all can't just
They
text
say
somebody and be like, yo,
there is-
let's meet up. Like, let's,
You
like,
have to understand, a lot of people do make money on Instagram. Like you have the Instagram models
but
with
if,
the
if you're doing
Herbalife,
that,
with the flat tummy tea. They're
it's
promotional
respectable if you're
people.
doing that. But if you just on there just to be on there, it's like, and you're crying about it's social media. It's not that serious.
Crying about your baby daddy cheating on you again.
Like, come on, like, it's not that serious. Like, oh, I couldn't post this picture. I seen these mad girls post that shit. Like, I had this picture. I just took this picture. I want to post it. I can't post it now because I took it like 10 hours. Like, bitch, post the picture. I ain't see it yet. Like, come on. Like, I don't understand this shit. Like,
And that's what we mean.
you
though.
need to
You
get
don't-
out more. And I feel like, honestly, internet shit, honestly, that woke me up to understand, like, this shit should get shut down for, like, at least a week, a month, or something. Shut all that shit down to where there's no internet. If you have a phone, yeah, you can communicate, call somebody, you can text somebody, cool. But internet, shut the shit down for at least a week.
I don't think
It
that's
will
ever
go-
going to
it will
happen.
go chaotic.
I don't think that's ever going to happen because
So
that
much
will
shit
stop
rely on it,
a
right?
lot of
So much
income.
money flow.
It is.
That will
you're
stop
right.
a lot of income, and if it affects interstate commerce,
Yeah.
that is an issue, and
Yeah.
that's why everyone is, moving to pass a net neutrality bill
Yeah, technology.
People gotta
they're
get out of this
upgrading.
shit.
to not
because
slow down the internet.
Gotta get out of
because
this shit
a lot of
because
people are using
what's
it
the
for
next
school,
thing?
but
Everything
people are
is gonna
using
be
it
at
for
home
the
now?
wrong reasons.
No, a lot of businesses are just transferring to the web, like Toys R Us.
Everything
Lowe's,
is
and
like
Macy's.
Everything is
hotels,
paperless.
yeah, and even hotels like trying to
Everything
go
is
into
gonna be on the
Jamaica.
internet,
Our
so-
room, it's off of a
Listen.
tablet. We control everything on a tablet. We don't even gotta. call
Technology is
people. We
advancing.
It's taking over, yes, but that shit gotta get shut down for at least a day, my nigga.
Do you think it's affecting the young minds of?
No, well,
the
all right. I
upcoming
feel yes,
generation?
yes. One, I the whole it's for a positive way and in a negative.
It's pros and cons. to
Yes,
everything,
because I
so.
feel like one, these kids learn it way faster,
So that's a
and
pro.
they creating entrepreneurs. Cause from young they seeing everything on his phone like, oh shit, And then the mothers and fathers are saying, oh, these mad little kids on YouTube getting 1 billion views. Oh, Baby Shark was on the fucking billboards. Deadass number 35 on the billboard, Baby Shark. Like, and yeah, like, you feel me? Like,
yeah, but I feel like some of
I feel like parents, and they see that, they'll start putting their kids on YouTube more, and then if their kid get the exposure they need, then the kid is good for life. Like,
yeah,
it's like,
true.
it's creating more entrepreneurs, but it's like, at the same time, it's like, you gotta do some type of testing on what a phone does to people looking into a phone for a long amount of time a day, just scrolling through a fucking phone. You gotta test people on that shit. That shit gotta be some type of scientists gotta get
Nah,
in
they
lab with
say,
that shit.
I heard that when you look at a phone, like say at nighttime, and you're trying to go to sleep, they say when you look at that light, makes you stay up an extra hour than need to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, if you, like, unlike every week the iPhone will tell you, like, how long you've been in your phone. You feel me? Like, I get that notification every week, how long I've been in my phone. Like, I don't be on my phone a lot. Like, I think I be on my phone a lot.
It's
but
just
I'm not.
addicting
I think,
to
but
some
I don't
people.
think
Like,
It
even
is.
myself, like, sometimes I find myself, like, up at night just scrolling down
For no reason.
And you can't
for
even.
no reason for, like, 4 hours at a time.
Yeah.
Like, what am I doing? I'm supposed to be asleep. I gotta be up at 7. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's
It's
addicting.
starting to control our minds.
But you gotta learn to live without
And,
it.
you know,
like-
and then another thing is, what I like about it is it does take away from television, because television is just programming everything like, oh, this comes on at this time, you gotta watch this at this time, you have to be here at this time to watch this shit. But now you can just, oh, I wanna watch what I wanna watch when I wanna watch it. Oh, I could get power on my laptop on demand, I could watch that shit when I wanna watch it. I don't gotta be sitting here. You feel me?
Right.
So that's a positive for me.
So let's talk about some of the negatives on how we feel it is frying the brains of our upcoming generation.
They don't know how to do shit.
lazy.
Niggas like,
They don't go outside anymore.
I
I
know.
remember when we were younger, we used to
Double
play
Dutch.
hopscotch, double
Double
dutch,
Everything.
Red Rover.
Man,
red
yeah,
light,
man.
green light, 1, 2, 3.
Red what's
Steal the bacon.
Right,
And they don't know anything
Like-
about that. We used to go to the park. I remember our parents used to, on the weekends, you had to get up and leave the house at a certain time, and you couldn't come back into a certain time because if you came in, you had to stay in.
Listen, these little niggas don't
Nah, we used
even.
to
These
go
little
to
niggas
the
don't even know how to open a
museum.
fire hydrant.
They
Yo,
don't.
facts.
We used to put the can on the pump while the fire hydrant and elevate the water for the
Listen,
sprinkler.
and that's like I said, that's a negative because, and like I said, these niggas don't know how to. These people don't know how to communicate at all. Like, the communication level is way lower than what it should be. Like, you could talk to a girl, text. You could be the man through the text message. You get in front of her, you don't know what to say.
Right.
Or
Like-
vice versa.
Yeah,
They talking
So-
crazy on the text, and you meet them and it's still as hell.
it's like
So you think
it's
it
a
makes it?
communication is
So
whack.
do you
It's like,
think
yeah.
it makes someone develop multiple personalities?
Yes, definitely, because you're definitely a different person on social media than what you are in your real life. No matter how, I don't give a fuck how much money you got, because even people with money, they not trying to show no bad times they having really.
Right.
You'll catch a few of them like, yo, damn, bong, this happened today. But other than that, most celebrities or people with money, anything, not showing you no negative shit. They don't want to put that out there on social media. They go just put everything good out there. Other than that, like, that's a negative. Also, I feel what is negative about social media is, like, people feel, like you said, it's a personality thing. Like, people feel tougher than what they are. Like, not that tough.
You
but
have to portray yourself as
you
someone
want
you
to
are.
you man fucking hard on the keyboard on your phone.
Text it
Like,
People
good.
take things out of
Oh,
context.
Yeah, and then like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you in person, you say something in person.
Nah, it's different through text than it is in
People
person.
put tone
Exactly.
and volume
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, like, how you gonna tell me I'm yelling
That's why
because
I
everything
always
is
want
cap?
face
You
to
read
face
it how you
combo.
think
Yeah,
it's
like,
supposed to
right.
be.
How is that
Now,
yelling?
like, the
Everything is
person
in Kasim
actually-
G Herbo. You say that shit the other day, like, the nigga posted some shit and it was all in cap. The girl said, why you yelling? Like, how am I yelling? Like, is it just because I'm writing caps?
Right.
That mean I'm yelling?
Probably thinking about the grammar she learned in school.
Like, I don't understand this shit. This shit is weird.
Yeah, but a lot of things put on social media are misconstrued because they are extremely controversial.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Everyone has an opinion.
that's a fact. And everybody validated that.
And that's why we need to use our social media outlets to speak out, to advocate, and to help our community and our own people.
Yes. I want to talk about.
It's cold.
I want to talk about gun control. Like, how y'all feel like? Cause a lot of public places have been getting shot up. Y'all know about the churches, the schools, restaurants. Recently, I don't know if y'all seen the video going around the IHOP. The guy people went up to him, he just started shooting. This babies in there, literally sitting in a fucking high chair, and you just start shooting at whoever in the middle of a restaurant. Like, how y'all feel like with gun control should, like, how y'all feel? Cause that was a black situation, that situation. But most of these situations in public places, we know what it is.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, I feel like you can't deny someone a basic right. You know, that is part of one of your, you know, basic rights. It's on the Constitution. You cannot deny someone their basic rights, the right to bear arms.
Right. That's a fact.
Okay, so yes, we have guns. However, I feel like there should be stricter rules and regulations on being able to obtain one.
And why you're using your gun.
Because a lot of people...
you can just get it.
No, but I'm saying, why are you using the gun? That should also go like...
Now you can just pass a background check for certain guns and you'll get one.
Because I just feel like...
You don't have a gun license now just to get a
policing
shotgun.
too, though.
You don't gotta get
you don't think constant policing work? You feel me? I feel like people gonna shoot something up because they know... I can shoot this up and then the cops gonna come. Well, if the cops already here, would you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
that's what I'm saying.
So you're saying to strengthen security?
Security, I feel it. Feel me? It just, you feel me? Oh, I ain't gonna say at every corner.
Cause like,
but
I feel on that, like what you saying on strengthen security, you do that. I feel like I said before. You gotta get people from them neighborhoods to patrol them neighborhoods. Because you can't get people that's not even from New York to be New York.
Only negative thing about that
PD.
Too is like, but people from here, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some people want to be a CEO, some people want to be a cop.
But they think
but like, you know what I mean?
Who cares about street code?
Right.
A lot of people don't follow street code now. People go to jail, rat, and come home, and people are still
don't even know, like, yo.
Ain't that something?
If 10 of y'all
it never used to be like that.
To be cops, you feel me? Y'all can change the whole hood.
Exactly. Just like if you get more people to control the neighborhood that they are from or areas, not even that they're from, if they're from that type of environment, let them patrol them because they know how to deal with them type of people. They know how to talk. They know how to people talk.
And they would get so much respect.
I know me personally.
They would get so much respect.
I know me personally. When cops stop me, I automatically get loud. Once I feel violated or I feel like you just stopping me because I'm in a nice car and we look young and we in this car.
I don't get
staying on the gun topic, like, what do you feel about, like, because there's been kids who've been shooting up schools and everything, like, what do you feel about their parents being, like, held responsible as well for them having their guns,
finding their guns,
or finding their guns, using them to kill people?
So you trying to say it should go? So if the kid gets sentenced, you trying to say the parents should get sentenced right with them?
I feel like if the guns are linked to the parents, if the guns are linked to the parents, there should definitely be some type of penalty. Probably not life in jail, but there should definitely
can't be in the chamber or nothing.
Okay.
If it's linked to the parents.
So
if it's not linked to the parents, I don't feel like you can hold them accountable. If the gun isn't linked to the parents, you can't hold them accountable because kids will live a whole separate life from their family life.
So
people in general.
So what about discipline? As far as like disciplining a child, like what leads a child to actually want to do something like that? You should
discipline a child, but I mean,
do you think parents aren't paying attention to what their kids are doing on the daily
basis? That's definitely.
Or maybe they're getting bullied because that's been going around now too.
And that was my next question. What if, you know, they're home and someone breaks into the house and the person that has broken into the house has a weapon and is threatening the person? Would you want to teach them how to protect themselves?
That's what I was about to ask. Like,
yes.
Should we start teaching? I don't give a fuck. Everybody start teaching your kids how to use these guns.
They're saying that they shouldn't know where the guns are, but in for protection purposes, wouldn't you want your child to know how to protect themselves should they end up in this situation?
Yes.
And I feel like as a parent, you should know your child. You should know when your child is ready.
But that's a way that they get access to it. A way that they learn how to
Listen, it's not even about being advanced. You gotta just teach them young. Period. That's when your brain is fresh. That's when your shit is really pumping. Everything is you taking in everything.
They're innocent souls.
You're like you're taking in everything as a kid. You're taking in everything you hearing, everything you're watching, everything you see. You're taking in all of it.
Right.
You're building your personality. You're building yourself. So if you're teaching them young, like yo, this is how you clean it. This is how you load it. This is how you aim it. Bong. If you're teaching them that young, like yo, you're not supposed to use it unless you're in danger. Like, it's something harmful to you where it's another weapon drawn on you and you have to use it. If you teaching them shit like that, then maybe, yeah, fuck it. Everybody need to teach their kids how to do this.
Okay, so now that you have that view with that question, let's bring it back a little bit. Let's bring it back to when we asked, should parents be held accountable when their children commit these crimes?
If you go into a school shooting that shit up, and it's like, oh, there's other ways to deal with bullies besides shooting.
But she's saying like it kind of contradicts it because
you're teaching them how to use it.
But if you teach them how to use the shit, they'll just go in and shoot a school.
And I feel like this all comes back to discipline.
Right. Like, there was another question.
Because if the kid is constantly getting in trouble in school, or whatever, and then you're not disciplining this kid, you're just like
it depends. I feel it depends with like, cause if you're getting jumped every day, like. Every day, people slapping you in the back of the head. Like, you might want to kill them people, honestly. Like, being real, being 100, you might want to kill them people. I never went through that.
Fight.
Yeah, like, learn how to fight. Take the L. As long as you fight. Nah, it's not even about beating their ass. As long as you fight the bully will respect you more because you fought them already.
What did you say earlier?
I believe we reached the point. What did I say? I don't remember.
But
we just kept going. Well, no, we gotta edit this part out because I remember it was important.
So you're saying how
it was about this.
How the girl kept wanting to fight you because you beat her up.
Exactly, and then she.
Oh yeah, like people don't know how to take a loss now. Before you used to fight, everybody would give each other 5 dash hands, and that'll be the end of it. Sometimes you just have to take a loss because if you retaliate. There are no rules to fighting, so you don't know how long it'll take for somebody to retaliate again.
I feel like another thing is like young parents also. It's like you're young. It's like you still young. You haven't really came into yourself yet. So it's like you're raising another kid. You're raising a kid. You're a kid yourself, really. You're a teenager.
But I know a lot of young parents that raise their kids way better than some older people.
Well,
I don't really think it's not
about age.
Because my sister was a young parent.
It's not about your age. It's about your maturity.
Maturity.
Exactly.
But is the parents held responsible? I feel it depends on what happened.
I say only if they're linked to the guns. I say
and if they known for doing crazy shit,
and their parents taught them how to use guns, then yes.
What kind of human are you?
But the only way to determine whether or not this is what I'm getting to now because we have so many different opinions and they all contribute to one another and they all contradict each other. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the only way for a parent. For a jury to decide whether or not a parent should be held responsible is if the parent, if charges are brought upon the parents as well. That is the only way we are going to know what the circumstances are. And we always say guilty, innocent until proven guilty, but they always treat you like you're guilty until you're proven innocent.
Definitely. I think it's been like that, but definitely not nowadays. You're guilty as soon as something come out about you. Soon as anything could be false,
people will believe
you're guilty.
Right.
Yeah, because negativity spreads faster.
So quick.
Right.
Because if we was more negative, like, you feel me? I think, we'd be better, but we better now because we stay positive all the time. And we be vibing out and we be hot. I don't know how you could be negative when you're hot.
So one of our quick topics for today is, why is it socially acceptable for men to sleep around but not women?
This ain't gonna be quick. Because I know he got a different...
Pride.
Oh, man.
I want to go last.
You want to go last? So I'm going before him. So y'all three could go first.
I'll just say my shit real quick. Ready? Yeah.
But right about to go hard.
I'm not. I'm gonna say it quick because I know I'm not gonna say I'm biased against women. It is what it is, but I don't feel like it is. We are, because it is hard, y'all. Like women should not sleep around more than men at all. Like that's a fact. You should never close your that shit is your temple. That is you. Like you shouldn't. But it contradicts that other part when it's like men or women are the same people. Like who are you to do all that shit, but not her? So it contradicts it because it's like who you are as a person determines that outcome.
So with you saying that the woman's body is a temple, you don't think that a man's body is a temple?
No,
it is.
That is sexist.
No, a man. But that's where it comes all contradict them. Like, but
we want to know what you think.
In certain religions, it's alright for a man to have multiple wives and all. Women cannot go out in certain religions. If you even cheat, back in the day, they will kill you, stone you, all that. A man, nothing.
We're in a new era.
Yeah.
But even religions, alright, but even religions. Now, you can have multiple wives, some up to 7.
How do you feel about it?
But is it still legal in the country? Because religion is one thing. Is it still legal in the country?
Certain countries, yes, it is legal. It's legal.
If it's legal in that country, then hey, so be it.
But
so
you get what I'm trying to say. So
is it legal in America?
Is they saying a guy body is their body?
That's
but
what
it is a temple, y'all. Yes, you should pray.
How y'all go? What's y'all take on it?
Yeah.
What's y'all take on it? How y'all feel?
I just feel like men and women are equal. And it doesn't, like, we all sin anyways. So what makes my sin any worse than your sin? Like, and your sin better than my sin? Like, I don't get that. It's either like you sin or you don't. Like, we're not all righteous. We all sin. We know this. So I feel like we're all equal. So you do what you do. Keep it to yourself. And that's it. I won't judge you. I don't judge nobody.
Have you ever slut shamed someone before?
No, never.
Have you?
I would never.
So you never called a female a hoe or
a bitch a hoe. Like, it is what it is.
You never have?
I call some of my female friends hoes and guys. It's just on some cool
I'm going to be honest.
It's like this.
You know she get around.
I'm not going to lie. I support
but
that.
I ain't judging you. I support it, but you just know that feels easy.
I really do, because at the end of the day, it's not me. I want everybody to live their life to the fullest extent, you know. And I feel like a lot of men sleep around until they find a woman they want to be with. So why is it such a big deal if a woman is doing the same thing?
Right.
You know, when you get into certain relationships, you want to be satisfied in all aspects. And sometimes the person may have a good personality, but they might not be good in the bed.
But there are.
You might just have both.
But let's even rewind that back. People are nymphos. People who they are happy, they're addicted. So it's like, what do you say about those things? Like, if it's a mental thing, if it's a health thing.
I feel like a lot of people try to turn things that are absolutely normal into health things. Having sex releases dopamine in your brain. That's a hormone that makes you happy.
Yeah, and it makes you good. It makes your skin pure, all that.
I don't know if there's a such thing as having too much sex, but
let's get down.
I don't know, you know. But
let's get down to this.
I support it.
That's the internal part. I ain't say the internal part.
Listen,
I thought you did.
Women not be like. It all depends if you're in a relationship or if you're single. Because if you're in a relationship stepping out, then as a woman, you shouldn't be doing shit like that. Because you need to, like you said, your body is your temple. You need to hold yourself to a high standard and do shit, move right. But if you're single, then it's like, and like I said, if you're in a relationship, it's out of spite. You're probably doing that shit because you in your feelings. You feel some type of way because he probably said something or did some shit. He probably cheated on you, so now I'm going to get my revenge by cheating back. But you really just hurting yourself. Because you might get back with him, or now you probably broken up with him now for good, and now you just fuck that nigga and he don't even want to be with you.
Because they always say females doing that emotions.
Don't forget about the soul ties.
Yes.
Yeah, anything you do with anybody you create.
How you feel?
Yep, and every person you have sex with, the next person has sex with that person too.
Exactly.
Or
anybody who has a connection.
How you feel about it, John?
Me, I got 2 points. Number
defend
one,
us, defend us greatly.
I'm gonna do my best. Number one, personally, in my opinion, I mean, you want to have as much sex as you want, with as many people as you want. Do what you do. Just be safe. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Free will. Number two, socially, why I feel like it isn't acceptable for women, or why is it more socially acceptable for men to sleep around than women, is because, I mean, women is in demand in sex. You know what I mean? So, because women is in demand, you know, men got more of a low risk, high reward. You feel me? Like, you, as men, you can have offsprings, you feel me, with almost as many people as you want to, and plus, you almost guaranteed an orgasm. Whereas females, you at high risk, low reward, you might not have an orgasm, you feel me? And plus, you putting your body at potential as far as abortions or pregnancy and all the complications that go with
So you're saying that if a woman gets pregnant, the guy has an option to leave?
Yes.
Yes, and you feel me? And a woman has to deal with that because it's
even
her
if she
body.
like, if she want to keep it, she gonna have to deal with it herself.
Like, yeah, it's her decision, it's her choice. It's fucked up.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But not to go too deep into that, but you feel me? Like I said, it's women is in demand. You feel me? So like women who isn't getting, because women is in demand, they could get love. They could demand as much love as they want, money as they want, as much attention they want. You feel me? Whatever they want from the man. You feel me? Because men is seeking that. It's 1,000 men throwing themselves at women. You feel me? No matter who they are. You know what I'm saying? It might be more than others. I mean, for some. You feel me? But
okay, so you're saying even though men sleep around a lot, women are still in control?
Exactly. They're in demand. Women is demand. So women who appreciate that, you feel me, and not knowing that they're in demand, you feel me, and just go sleeping around, that gets looked down upon. You know what I mean?
Okay. Wow, I never looked at it that way.
I heard Beyonce.
This is a hashtag pussy power.
I heard Beyonce. Who run the world? Girls.
Shout out Beyonce.
Right.
All right, well, if you agree with us, hashtag mind your own uterus.
Do that. So you know what it is, you know the vibes, Backwoods, Fonto, all that, Royal Papers, Bob Marley's, Duchess.
Fonto.
Yeah, well, I need to get at us. We need these sponsorships. Send us some Backwoods. I would love a fresh pack of Backwoods, like that. Every one of them is good. Yes.
It's just like a diamond, like, bro, you cannot find them.
I dig in the middle of the pack. But since it's Women's Appreciation Month, our 3 women tonight have announcements that they want to make. So, Mariah.
Well, today is 8 years. J-Tier Envy's been open, y'all. It's our anniversary. Yes. And what? Episode 8 too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's lucky number 8.
That should be our number. Come see us, 1839 Central Ave. Oh, also, I'm having a hair show coming up. I hope you guys can help.
When is
It's a
it?
hair/fashion show. We're going to try to do it around June. It's going to be around a safari theme. So, if y'all want to help
Nice.
get involved with me. We're at
With
Albany High because, you know, I
You
work with
obviously
Albany
will.
High. I'm on the committee board for the cosmetology program. So, I'm going to have the Albany High kids come on board.
That's
and
amazing. I would
have
love to
them
help with that.
Yes, right?
I would love to help with that.
Yeah, so, yeah.
So we just have to stay tuned for the daytime
Yeah,
location.
stay tuned to us.
Sure.
We're
Stay
coming.
tuned.
Okay. Go ahead.
In April 6th, if you're going to be in the Poughkeepsie area from 2 to 8 p.m., Sold Out Productions presents Stay in Your Lane. It's a fashion show networking event where you can share your creativity and network and sell your products, whatever you want to do to get yourself out there. I'll be there doing the makeup for the models, so be there. Also follow me on Instagram, Erise Camille, and follow Sold Out Eats on Instagram. If you're in Atlanta, go check them out. It's really, really good.
I'm also coming out with a hair protein treatment. Please stay tuned for the prices and the hair bottle sizes. I hope you all like it, and it is strictly for hair growth and natural hair care.
About to get some waves.
Check that out.
Yes, it definitely does work for waves. It works for curls. It works for anyone with kinky hair. You don't have to apply heat to your hair afterwards. You can leave it curly. It is to help retame and hydrate your curl pattern.
Shout out to the one. So that's today's episode. As Mariah said, it's episode 8. So
we're gonna dedicate it to women's appreciation or women's awareness.
Women awareness.
Everything
women.
We're here to educate, communicate, and debate, and stay high regardless.